Hang there, thou verse, in witness of my love. O Rosaline, these trees shall be my books, and in their barks my thoughts I'll character, that every eye in which this forest looks shall see thy virtue witnessed everywhere.
And how likest thou the shepherd's life, Master Touchstone?
Truly, shepherd, in that it is solitary, I like it very well, but in respect that it is private, it is a very vile life. Tell me, shepherd, hast any philosophy in thee?
Nay, no more than that I know, that the property of rain is to wet, fires to burn, that the good pasture makes the sheep fat, and that one true property of night is the lack of sun.
Such a one is a natural philosopher. Wast thou ever in court, shepherd?
No, truly.
Oh, then thou art damned.
Nay, I hope.
Truly thou art damned, like an ill-roasted egg all on one side.
For not being at court. Your reason?
If thou never wast in court, then thou never learnedst good manners. If thou never sawest good manners, then thy manners must be wicked. And wickedness is a sin, and sin is damnation.
Not a wit, Touchstone. Those that are good manners at the court are as ridiculous in the country as the behavior of the country is most mockable at the court. You told me you salute not at the court, but you kiss your hands. The courtesy would be uncleanly if courtiers were shepherds.
Instance. Briefly. Come instance.
While we are handling our ewes, and their fells, as you know, are greasy.
Do your courtiers' hands not sweat? It is not the grease of a mutton as wholesome as the sweat of a man? Shallow, I say. A better instance. Come.
Besides, our hands are hard.
Your lips will feel them sooner. Another shallow instance. Come again.
And they are often tarred over with the surgery of our sheep. And would you have us kiss tar?
Most shallow man, learn of the wise. Civet is of a baser birth than tar, the uncleanly flux of a cat. Another shallow instance. Come, shepherd.
You have too courtly a wit for me. I'll rest.
All the pictures fairest lined are but black to Rosalind. Let no face be kept in mind but the fair of Rosalind.
I'll rhyme you so 8 years together. 'Tis the right butterwoman's rank to market.
Out, fool!
For a taste. Wintered garments must be lined, so must slender Rosalind. Sweetest nut hath sourest rind. Oh. Such a nut is Rosalind. He that sweetest rose will find must find love's prick and Rosalind.
Peace, you dull fool. I found this on a tree.
Truly, the tree yields bad fruit.
You'll be rotten ere you be half right. That is the right virtue of the medlar.
You have said, and so, whether wisely or no, let the forest judge.
Nature presently distilled Helen's cheek but not her heart. Cleopatra's majesty, Atalanta's better part, sad Lucretia's modesty. Thus Rosaline of many parts by heavenly synod was devised of many faces, eyes, and hearts to have the touches dearest prized. Heaven would that she these gifts should have, and I to live and die her slave.
O most gentle Jupiter, what tedious homily of love have you wearied your parishioners withal?
Now, go off a little, shepherd. Go with him, Sarah.
Come, shepherd.
Didst thou hear these verses?
Oh yes, I heard them all.
But didst thou hear without wondering how thy name should be hanged and carved upon these trees?
I was 7 of the 9 days out of the wonder before he came. For look here what I found on a palm tree. I was never so berhymed since Pythagoras' time that I was an Irish rat.
Try you've done this?
Is it a man?
And a chain that you once wore about his neck. Change your color?
I prithee, who?
Oh, Lord, it's a hard matter.
Nay, but who is it?
Is it possible?
Nay, I prithee now, tell me who it is.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
I prithee, tell me who it is right now.
It is young Orlando that tripped up the wrestler's heels and your heart both in an instant.
Nay, but the devil take mocking. Speak sad brow and true maid.
In faith, 'cause 'tis he.
Orlando?
Orlando.
What said he? How looked he? Where and went he? Answer me in one word.
'Tis a word too great for any mouth of this age's size.
Looks he as freshly as he did the day he wrestled?
I found him under a tree like a dropped acorn.
It may well be called Jove's tree when it drops forth such fruit.
Give me audience, good madam.
Proceed.
There lay he, stretched along like a wounded knight.
Though it be a pity to see such a sight, it well becomes the ground.
Carhala to thy tongue, I prithee. He was furnished like a hunter.
Oh, ominous, he comes to kill my heart.
I would sing a song without a burden that brings me out of tune.
When I think, I must speak. Sweet, say on.
You bring me out. Soft, comes he not here?
'Tis he, slink by and take note.
Thank you for your confidence, but good faith. I'd have saved myself alone.
And so had I. But yet for fashion's sake, I thank you too for your society.
God be with you. Let's meet as little as we can.
I do desire we may be better strangers.
I pray you, mar no more trees writing love songs in their barks.
I pray you mar no more of my verses with reading them ill-favoredly.
Rosalind, is your love's name?
Yes, just.
I do not like her name.
So I thought of pleasing you when she was christened.
You have a nimble wit. Will you sit down with me? And we two will rail against our mistress, the world, and all their misery.
I tried no breather in the world but myself, against whom I know most faults.
The worst fault you have is to be in love.
Because I felt I will not change for your best virtue. I'm weary of you.
By my troth, I was seeking for a fool when I found you.
He's drowned in the brook. Look within and you shall see him,
There shall see my known figure.
which I take to be either a fool or a cipher.
I'll tarry no longer with you. Farewell, good senior love.
I'm glad of your departure. Farewell, Monsieur Melancholy.
I will speak to him like a saucy lackey, and in that habit play the knave with him. Do you hear, Forrester?
Very well. What would you?
I pray you. What is the clock?
You should ask me what time of day. There are no clocks in the forest.
Then there are no lovers in the forest.
Where dwell you, pretty youth?
With this shepherdess, my sister, here in the skirts of the forest.
Are you both native of this place?
As the coney that you see, dwell where she is kindled.
Your accent is much finer than you could purchase in so removed a dwelling.
I have heard so of many, but indeed, an old religious uncle of mine taught me to speak, who was once in his youth an inland man, and there he fell in love. I thank God I am not a woman to be touched with such giddy offences, as he hath taxed their whole sex withal.
Can you remember any of the principal evils that he laid to the charge of women?
There were none principles. They were like one another.
Yet prithee recount some of them.
No, I will not cast away my physic, but on those who are sick. There's a man in the forest who abuses our young plants by carving Rosalind in their barks, deifying the name. If I can meet this fancy monger, I would give him some good counsel, for he seems to have love upon him.
I am he that is so love-shaped.
You have none of my uncle's marks upon you. He taught me to know a man in love.
What were his marks?
A lean cheek, a sunken eye, and an unquestionable spirit. Everything about you should demonstrate a careless desolation, but you are no such man.
For youth, I would I could make thee believe I love.
Me? Believe it? In good sooth, are you he that hangs the verses on the tree wherein Rosalind is so admired?
I am that unfortunate he.
But are you so much in love as your rhymes speak?
Neither rhyme nor reason can express it.
Love is merely a madness, yet I profess curing it by counsel.
Have you cured any so?
Yes, one. He was to imagine me, his love, his mistress, and I set him every day to woo me. At which time I would be effeminate and constant, full of tears, full of smiles, and thus I cured him. And this way I would take it upon me to wash your liver so clean that there shall not be one spot of blood in it.
I would not be cured, fair youth.
I would cure you if you would but call me Rosaline and come every day to my court and woo me.
By the faith of my love, I will. Tell me where it is.
Go with me and I shall show it to you. By the way, you shall tell me where in the forest you live. Will you go?
Well, my heart, good youth.
Nay, you shall call me Rosalind. Come, sister, will you go?